Okay, we are recording. Let's get set up. I was doing some more investigation of RNG in this game. Alright, let's get started first, actually. 3, 2, 1, go. So I was doing more investigation into the RNG of this game. And unfortunately, it wasn't to much avail. I decided that the maximum real control you're ever going to be able to have over it is getting Cocoon to drop a Great Walnut. And that's it. There are two major problems to manipulating the RNG further. Two major hurdles. Hurdle number one is the trees in the spider forest. Every time they stop, that updates the RNG. So to get past those guys reliably, you'll need to... Maybe I shouldn't speak over him. Shouldn't speak over him.
Run away.
Alright, so to get past them, you'll have to find some kind of consistent setup where they stop and start the exact same amount of times every time, if you want to control that, or make them stop start a certain amount of times. I suppose you could adjust it technically. You could update your RNG a little bit, but the major hurdle, and I think this is insurmountable, is when you're in your menu. You know, when you're in the menu to do heals for menu healing. So that's before Poacher, before Tourist, before any of the bosses, really. The speed at which the menus load and accept input varies. At least on this emulator. It might be consistent on some other emulators. That might be something I investigate down the line, but either way, it's inconsistent. So the problem with that being that when you go to select the mugwort, it is not a strict amount of time before you can enter again. Like, it'll vary, and there'll be a bit of delay. Consequentially, getting the RNG to be the exact same every time, really hard. I feel like even if you wrote a TAS to Jade Cocoon, because of that it would stray the majority of the time. You could probably theoretically write one, but you just have to run it a whole bunch of times to actually get the outcome you desire. Like the intended task target, I suppose. Maybe the delay is consistent. Maybe you can write a task. I haven't tried. But it would definitely be awkward. I guess if you were looking for certain visual cues, you could get a task to work just fine. If you're doing it based on, like, visual appearance of the screen when you want it to do the action, that might work. But mugwort is like getting, like, I want to say like every 10 ms is how frequently it updates if you're on mugwort. That might be more than it is, but it's like getting specific RNG from your mugwort healing extremely hard. I've been looking for a way to try and get it to be consistent. Because if I can control the RNG further into the run, then we can cut corners. Right? We can buy a certain amount of items because we know that's what we're going to need. And you might be able to cut corners in terms of how much money you get and what items you buy, all that kind of stuff. And more importantly, you take away the most annoying part of the Cocoon speedrun, being how much luck is involved. Granted, sans the luck, sans the button mashing, I think the game's actually very easy to get like a perfect run on. That's nigh impossible to beat or improve upon. Because it would just come down to movement and how fast you can hunt transit. And
According to tradition, I hereby
while that takes a bit of practice, that's far from the hardest thing in the world. You know? Not exactly the hardest thing in the world to do. Okay. You know, when I first sat down to think maybe I should do some Cocoon speedrunning, or like I would choose it as a Game 2 speedrun, before I did any research on it, having just played an awful lot of Cocoon just as a normal player, I thought it would be a lot easier than it is. Or sorry, I thought there'd be a lot less luck. I didn't clock quite how likely it is that you get something bad happen to you. Not so much the rest of the stuff. Just a chance to sip my tea. Hope that didn't get picked up by the mic. Be a bit gross if it was, to be honest. Ah, dear. I'm doing a lot of runs lately. Like, a lot of runs. But they all die. They all die. Key points of death normally is poacher or fail retreats. They're like the most out of your control. Mostly, at least. Alright. I normally refer to those squasts as my nemesis, but they've actually been less of a problem lately. I've gotten very consistent at it. Alright. I do not want to listen to this. No, don't tell me the story creation. Shop. Okay. Up to the Dragonfly Forest, sorry. We'll capture our Mardrag for free. Okay. So I still, for now, know exactly what RNG I'm on. I know exactly what value it is. But I'm about to forget. Or not know, rather. Because of Kikinak. That bugger. Alright. Can you... It's a bit bad. Hopefully Turtle still gets out of the way. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go real close to the screen real quick, so I can do this. That's good. I have to go around my mic to do that. It's a bit silly. But it's necessary. Come on, give me that, give me that. Come on. There we go. That's took me a while to do that. But it's okay. So as soon as I use this mugwort, I don't know anymore. The RNG will then stay the same until we get to... I'm sorry, will be consistent. And that will always be the same. Be the same up until the trees in the spider forest. And then we won't know. We extra won't know, rather. Alright, let's get this callus pass powder. Got the great walnut, nice. That one's quite likely, to be fair. I don't know the exact odds, but I know it's quite likely. I actually had a run get the divine garb from the Shulio, and I was like, oh my god, and then I like immediately died to Poacher. Arptron got double blocked. And I did need Arptron to use the physical attacks. He does a lot more with the physical attack. I wish I didn't have to, but I did. Having so many runs die at the halfway mark really hurts, though. If you can get past Poacher, then you're generally safe until the end. You might have a really bad tourist, but you're normally still okay. You know? Yeah, there's no enemies until we hit the trees that update RNG unpredictably. And it's still predictable, it's just awkward. Being the, every time they stop it updates the RNG. I think that was actually, they must have had another behavior at some point. It's the only way that makes sense to me that they update that way. Alright, we'll just stand here. 1, 2, 3. That's good enough. I have actually found slightly more optimal ways of moving the trees than that. Saves you a couple seconds, but it's a little bit more risky in terms of the movement. It's a bit tighter that you need to move. But you can do it by just stopping. As soon as you enter that room, just turning around. You can still end up going around the outside. It's weird, but it's true. My playlist is playing Celebration. I would really love that to have been at the end. And let's equip our guys. That was a bit weird. Not really a problem. Recoverable time, recoverable time. I'd love to get an extra Great Walnut here so I can actually equip the Sparrow's Ruff. My last few runs haven't been able to afford one. Alright, this will be fourth run in a row to get to this stage. Let's hope it doesn't suffer the same fate as the last three. One on Dite will really... a glitch I've never seen before. Like, genuinely never seen. I activated the pupa gate, and then it tried to replay the scene. Like, the same noise effect, same sound effect, and then the screen just got progressively more glitchy, and then the whole thing was, like, dead. It's rough. Don't know what caused that. I often alternate my usage on Kikinak rather than doing the optimal thing but with the Agni Seals, but that's purely because I sometimes mess up on the Shilia otherwise. Or I used to mess up on the Shilia. I've gotten a lot better about it now. So I just, by alternating, I would only have one Agni Seal 2, and then it would be impossible for me to mess up on the Shilia. That was the idea. Alright. Don't use my Great Walnut. Absolutely not. Alright, let's see what we get. I sometimes thought about how optimal it would be to flip over the positions of the monsters. Critical hit, first hit on Poacher. That's going to throw me off a little bit. Not gonna lie. Oh, blocked from Goat as well. This is an interesting set. I can account for this though. Just block here. I need this to land. Right. I now need to switch to Levant. Two regular attacks, then Alptron. We can get some good luck later. That'll be fine. Bit of a weird poacher fight, though. Are you serious? Not a fourth one. Not a fourth one in a row. Okay, cool. Jesus Christ. Very bad poacher fight. So that was a crit, which didn't matter. Doesn't save any time. Block from Goat, then a block from Poacher, so that's... We're minus... Oh, and we had to block with Mardreg as well, so 3 turns longer than would be optimal. Ugh. Big time loss. Let's pray we get good RNG later. Excuse me? Blech. Another 3 or 4 seconds lost there. I think I'm going to need some really nice luck now. Yeah, we're going to need some very good luck. If I get like a crit on Deterrus and Delphina and Kashidra. Oh, if we got good Kashidra RNG, that could save us a lot of time, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of time that could be saved there, actually, thinking about it. Thinking about it, actually. If we get good Kashidra RNG. Yeah, if I was try and improve this run already, we not have that awkward movement, and don't have such bad luck against Poacher. Okay, all I can say. At least I have another run that's over here, at least. It felt like a lot of time lost, but in reality, I probably gained that time back by running at every hunt transit without setup. Provided I land them all. We'll see if we get that, though. If you care to know, I'm currently listening to Take On Me by Aha. Not that you can hear it, sucks to be you. Alright, shop time. Let's see what we can afford. Okay, you can afford everything. Praise be to special. Never gonna give you up is next on this playlist? Okay. Okay. Alright, playlist. An 80s playlist, if you couldn't tell. Option's probably a little unhealthy on account of the fight with Poacher. But it's gonna get healed up now anyway, so... Crit from the Suave? How rude. Oh, another special liquor. Oh, thank you, game. So the fact that I only get 6 special liquors is kind of risky. But I'm relying on the RNG of at least getting one more, basically. From minions. Because there's a few enemies that we fight that can drop them. So there's both Earth Boss and Fire Boss. There's the Suave, then there's also the Gyral, or Spiral. Which can also drop it. It's a whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of them can. Seems good to me. Fighting to tourists to never going to give you up. That's an experience. Okay, let's hope our tourist luck is a little bit better than our poacher luck. Even if we get bad RNG all the way to the end, I'd like to just finish a run. It's been a while since I managed to get one to actually to the end. Without dying to RNG. It's the first one in a while where I've been able to afford the Sparrow's Rough, though. That 5 extra speed is relevant. Alright, let's see what his first action is. Okay, Poison Tail. Optron can survive not that many of those. Should get a double turn. So per Arpatron go, as it were, you need to get 3 hits onto Taurus. So we'll heal Arpatron now. That's okay. Better than poison, because if poison poisons Levant, then you lose like 3 or 4 seconds to just the poison animation. If I get a crit, that'd be really nice. Or just another fire attack out of Taurus. Oh, another drain. He hates me. Okay, it's Mardreg's turn. Normally I'd like to use 1 water attack from Arpatron. Because it takes 4 wind attacks from Mardreg and he's likely to block. Actually, I think it takes... Yeah, it takes 4 attacks. 3 wind attacks. Sorry, 3 wind attacks and regular attack. Or you can just do what I just did there. But okay, 10 die? 10 die? Sick. It's quite likely is why I was thinking that. Okay. Time for retreats. We've got 10 minutes, basically, to finish the whole game. That was an okay tutorial. That was like an uneventful standard tutorial. Okay, 1 of 5 or 4, depending on where the spirals are. I'm gonna risk the 4. It's objectively risky, but I want to do it. Probably have healed Levant. We'll get a chance to. If we can get past this Zulmu, then I won't be punished for failing to heal Levant. But I do not want to use any... I want to do anything that uses more time. I want to go in the menu an extra time. Oh, double Zulmu, that sucks. Okay. 3 first times. It's very rough paying off. Okay. Okay. Last one. Dragon is the right color. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm gonna take that. Okay. Oh, my heart's going now. Okay, spiral over here, please. Oh, the triple fight. Okay. Spiral? Yes, there's a spiral. Jesus Christ, I was worried. Okay, let's get these, Okay, let's get this EXP onto Mardrag. I have an extra healing item, so I'm happy to use my double wind attack on Dragon. I have 2 extra healing items, actually. Alright, come on, Arpachon, behave. Oh, double turn. Okay, it got blocked. That's okay. 1 block from Spiral is palatable. Another attack from Spiral. Okay, cool. I have a 10 die. In case you're wondering. Okay, we have 8 minutes to clear both fights. Oh, please, Kashidra. Please, both of them, to be honest, but like... But specifically, please, Mardrag. If I get like a crit on Kashidra to cut it down by a turn, something like that. Something to give me better than average luck. You know? A crit that actually matters. Here we go. Mirrored the wrong thing. Okay, okay, we mirrored the wrong thing. That's okay. We mirrored Arbitron and not Mardrag. This can still be fine. We just need Delphinel to be nice to us. If he just behaves, then the mirror won't matter. Or the lack of mirror won't matter. Oh, that's bad. I have to kill Delphinel before I turn to stone. Blocked. Got a crit though. We might manage it. He's more likely to block because of the crits. This needs to kill. Or this will be it for Mardrag. I might get one more turn here. In which case I can switch to Arbitron. Okay, that's okay. This is salvageable. Oh, that's bad. It's so bad. Mardrag's going to be one level lower than he's meant to be. But we have a 10 dice, so we can revive him. Oh, okay. What a mistake right at the end, Jesus Christ. Right at the end. We're gonna hope that that one level doesn't matter. So we lost some time to the fact that Mardrag turned into stone. Oh, God. What a blunder. That block maybe wouldn't have happened as well had Mardrag not been turned to stone. God, this is such a long cutscene. Such a long cutscene. Yes, we very legitimately earned the yellow gem. The yellow crystal there. God. God, okay. I really need Kashidra to behave here. Mardrag's only one level down, so that's not substantial. It's not going to dramatically change much. It's truly going to come down to Kashidra RNG. This run will finish. At least that. Here we go. Let's see how we do. If we can get a crit on Kashidra, all will be forgiven. And no blocks from Kashidra. Okay, block on Mardrag. There's Kashidra's double turn. Can I get another turn? Okay. I need him to take an extra turn in fire. That's what we need to see. So damn resistant. Oh, I can't count fast enough, right? Because it's level 21, wouldn't it? It'd be level 2. Hardrek would have been higher level. It would have been 3 more levels. Oh, and Shira healed anyway. Rip me. Oh, that's a huge rip to me. Double beam. Got the extra turn in water. There goes the earth. So it's going to be a Mardrag kill on Chosen One. Has to be. God. We had potential for a 47? That's crazy. We have to heal Mardrag. Oh, what a blunder. I mean, Shidra healed anyway. But that still sucks. We should get 2 turns here, so we should be fine. Oh, what a blunder, man. And then bad Shidra RNG. Alright, let's see if we can kill Chosen One. Gonna take 3 attacks. It's gonna take 4. Oh my god, that's so bad. That's so bad, Mardrag. Oh, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with that. Not satisfied, guys. I know a 47's possible. And I know that I can do it. It wouldn't... Yeah. A 47's possible. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. Oh, it was so good all the way up until then. It was so good. But every retreat was first time. Oh, the misclick, man. The misclick. I'd have still had to switch back to Levant. But yeah, I spent so much time killing Kashidra. I think a 47-40, if not better, is doable. Oh, so disappointing. But you know what? That's still a world record, and we'll still take that. but I will continue on grinding because I want that perfect. I want that mistakeless run. I'm still at bag sugar RNG. We'll take that. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to do what this guy's doing. See you guys next time.